Welcome to the Brightlands home workout video. My name is Tom and I will be your personal trainer for today. I will guide you through a series of exercises that focuses on the entire body. So each week we'll do a different body part. Let's get the show on the road. So therefore we're going to start with a warming up to prime our body for the task ahead. We're going to 3 minutes warming up with 6 different exercises and we'll stop 5 seconds. We're going to start with the walkout. So make sure you have some space in front of you. Walk all the way out and come all the way up. Try to get a stretch on the back of your legs and come up. Up, walk out and then come up. So stretch the back of your legs. Keep on walking. There we go. The next one will be the windmill. So we're going to bend over, touch our feet. Going to rotate from the spine and our heart beat up. Just tap your feet with your hands and try to get a stretch in the back of your legs as well. So keep your knees stretched. The next one will be knee to the chest, fully stretch in the hip and then lunge out, come back up. Other leg, full stretch, come out and back. Full stretch in the hip. There we go. And back. Other leg. Knee to the chest. Fall out. Come back up. There we go. So the next one you'll probably recognize from yoga. So a downward dog position. I'm going to stretch the back of the legs. So you feel this in the calves. And you extend your knees one by one. So try to really point your hips upwards and stretch out those calves. If everything is going well, you're already feeling your blood flowing up a bit. Next one is a up all the way up here and then come all the way up here. So head in the air and now your hips in the air. Head in the air, hips in the air, head in the air, hips in the air. This is also good for the mobility of the shoulders. So next one, you're going to sit on your heels and you're going to really fall into your hips like this and then come all the way up as a cobra and come back, fall into your hips. Really stretch it out. You'll feel it in the shoulders as well. Stretch it out. And there we go. This is also good for the lower back when you stretch out in this position. So now back up. That was the warming up. Let's get ourselves ready. So now that we're ready with the warming up, we're going to do something a bit more challenging. You and I are going to work on your goals, so join me. So today we're going to do a chest day. The first exercise is called the diamond push-up. We're going to do 4 sets of 30 seconds, 50 seconds rest in between, and we start in 5 seconds. So get yourself some space on the floor and we're going to make a diamond with our hands. So touch your fingers and your thumbs and push yourself off the ground. Make sure you keep your elbows close to the chest, to your torso I mean, and then push yourself up. This exercise is primarily the chest muscle, but also the triceps. Because you keep them close together, you'll feel it in this area as well. So you can do this one from the knees. If you want to make it more difficult, you can do it from the toes, so you're using more body weight. But I can imagine that for most of us, from the toes is a bit too challenging. It's called a diamond push-up because of the shape that you make with your hands. So I have my fingers like this, Illuminati. So, there we go again, third set. Make sure you contract your chest muscles along with it. So try to have a muscle-mind connection with the chest muscle the most. The triceps will go on its own, but it's most difficult to target the chest. And rest. Okay, use the rest in between. Let the blood flow and let the muscle recover. Well done, guys. That was the first one. This exercise is called the push fly. We're going to do 4 sets of 30 seconds with 50 seconds rest in between, and we start in 5 seconds. Make sure you get some weight, maybe 2 bottles of water, and pause the video right now. Get on your back. I'm going to make a fly like this. Bring it back to this position, and then we're going to push one time and do a fly. Push, fly. Push, fly. Push, fly. Make sure you control your scapula or your shoulder blades. Kind of pinch them together underneath your torso. From this position and all the way out till you almost touch the ground and come back up, and then push the weight up with stretch arms. Now bend the elbows, stretched elbows, bend the elbows like this. So again, with this variation we're working on different angles of the chest muscle. Try to do it controlled, slow, also when going down. Now rest. So there we go. And rest. So after this one we're going to do one more set. So get in the starting position, make a fly, down, up, almost there, guys. Great job. This exercise is called the low push, high push. We're going to do 4 sets of 30 seconds, 50 seconds rest in between, and we start at 5 seconds. So get the weights back. We're going to have a close grip. We're going to push low, and then we're going to move it high. Low and above the neck, chest area, and this is above the navel. So hold the 2 bottles of water firmly together and really squeeze them together. And rest. So one is more above the neck / chest, and one is really low above your belly button. And you're going to move on the different levels when the weight is in the air. So there we go. Oh, sorry, I was going on too long, but when the timer went, you could have taken a rest. So this is set number 3. Make sure you squeeze your shoulder blades together on this one as well. It's important for almost every type of chest exercise. You're not doing the exercise from the shoulder, but mostly the chest muscle. And rest. So after this one, I'm going to do one more set. Okay, there we go. Great job, guys. That was it. This exercise is called the ins and outs. We're going to do 4 sets of 30 seconds, 50 seconds rest in between. We start at 5 seconds. So we're going to lay on our back. We're going to have the weights like slightly downwards. We're going to push one in and out, one in and out, in and out. Going to pull it diagonally upwards. While you do that, you hold the other one in the air, so you don't drop him down and let the weight go off it. You want to keep the tension on the muscle. And rest. So this is the movement inwards. You also rotate your pinky inwards as well. So there we go, like this. In, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Try to do it as controlled and slowly as you can. And rest. So there we go again, third set. In, out, Try to contract your chest muscle as much as you can. Almost there. Okay, after this one more set, guys. Let the muscle relax. There we go. Almost there. Push through. And woo! Great job, guys. This exercise is called close to wide push-up. We're going to do 4 sets of 30 seconds, 50 seconds rest in between. We start at 5 seconds. So again, get yourself some space on the floor. We're going to do it from the palms of our hands or the fists. And each push-up, we're going to come close. I'm going to go wide. Back in, back out. Back in, back out. Back in and rest. So we're working different angles of the chest muscle with this variation. So you can do it from the toes, like this, push up. This is obviously a lot more challenging. And rest. Woo. Need to catch my breath for this one. So we're going to do it from the knees now. So that at least we're able to do all the sets properly. And rest. Woo. So one more set to go. So there we go. Give it your all. Almost there. Great job, guys. You did well. So that was a great workout. Surely you must be pretty sweaty right now. So before we get on with your day, we have to cool down a bit first. So let's start with the cooling down. So we're now going to start with the cooling down. We're going to combine some static and dynamic stretches to cool our body down for the day ahead. So we're going to do 6 different exercises, 30 seconds each. We start in 5 seconds. So this one, the first one, you already know. We're going to do a windmill. We're going to come up between each repetition. So we're dynamically stretching the back of our legs. And don't make this too intense. Just lean forward from the hips. Get stretch on the hamstrings and the calves. So after this one, we're going to do a bit more simple. We're going to rotate our hips. So you can really imagine the joint in the socket, the hip socket, making this movement. Like we're dancing. So this next one will be for the side obliques. So we're going to stretch out fully, lean to this side, relax, stretch out fully, lean to that side. Make yourself as long as you can. Stretch out that way. Control your breathing. Make sure you get that heart rate a bit down. So now I'm going to do a quad stretch and release the other side. This is also a bit of a stability exercise. That's why we don't stay too long on one leg. Up, up. So we just did the front of the legs. Going to do the back side now. Lean forward. Up. Lean all the way forward. So don't push your knees to the front, but your hips to the back while leaning forward. And then you feel it on the hamstring. So now going to do some dynamic calf stretching. So try to grab the sole of your foot while maintaining stretched knees, so extended knees. Some people can't reach it, so ever so slightly bend the knee. Okay guys, so I hope your heart rate is a bit down. You feel your entire body tingling. Great job. Thanks for today guys, that was a great workout. If you have any ideas or suggestions, please contact our email address down below. Also know that we provide live training sessions as well. So via SmartMove, let's always stay one step ahead.